Digging in and looking for more, Mark Thompson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And he lays off there 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Walter Elliott. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A runner at first with no outs here. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's got to get his head together, step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter. Now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Here's a high pop-up. Herrera is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Robert Kang. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a fastball just a bit high. High pop-up. Leroy is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Joel Bruno. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in once again, Ricky Fortenberry. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gore going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score, the runner from second, and the second run will score as well.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the 9th. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Antonio Santiago is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4. Digging in once again, Clinton McCormick. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. The 1-1 pitch. And look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Gore has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But disaster has already struck here. Striding into the box, Harper Ham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready for another shot now. Corey G. In the dirt.
Hit me, yes. Go out.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great...
And this is down, and he's done it. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Dario Alvarez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Number 25 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 25.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Lovett. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Well, it's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt. Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready once again, Alberto Gonzalez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Will Nixon will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Voigt. Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Dan.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump...
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Base is loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Striding in once again, Rich Cedeno. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Dribbled to the right side. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out.
Number 25 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 25.
Digging in once again, Bryant Lopez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And now a pitch on the way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready for another chance? Carlos Reyes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Mitch Cloud. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again. Owen Lamb has got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Standing in, Dan Voigt. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Settling in now, Tommy Brown. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Striding in, Jimmy Comstock, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. Digging in, Matt McBride. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors. Scott Alexander takes over now to start. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team.
A pitching coach checks in with one of his new young hurlers early in his first pro season. A minor league manager addresses his team about a special visitor.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Naturals, number 25.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Mota. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deliver on 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Lays off 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
In the dirt here, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that misses as well, 3-0.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Striding in once again, Clarence Lewis showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Digging in to try it again, Andres Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put, however the count evens at 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready for another chance. Elmo Lott. And that misses for ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julio Montañez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
And everyone on the team could finally breathe a little bit easier tonight. They finally snapped that 8-game losing skid. Hopefully they can get on a roll now.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chris Young gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 25 wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Naturals, number 25.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
The batter, number 13,
Willie Zambrano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Arkansas Travelers get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Bruno Mota claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
10 hits, 3 errors. They left. Your attention, please. Now
striding in once again, Doug Johnson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable. Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Adrian Pinto, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready for another chance? Adrian Pinto. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy? Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The catcher, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Akins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Digging in to try it again, Willie Zambrano. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benitez over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to take the opener of a four-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. George Conrad earns win number 7 on the season. Number 25 closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. On Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Naturals, number 25.
Digging in once again, Michael Chu. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Leading off for the Travelers, third baseman, Michael Chu.
Fouled straight back.
Hey, let's go right here, huh?
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth. Ready for another shot now. Scott Akins.
35. Scott Akins
sends that one out of play for strike one.
One down. One down.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Piedra has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Willie Zambrano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready once again, Lloyd. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown it.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Ed Sirota earns his 5th winner of the year. Number 25 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Travelers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safe.